What's going on, Ecom Dominators? Cynthia here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you 5 different ways that you can beat your competitors. So if you are anything in the print-on-demand business like myself, this will actually help you a lot, alright? And also, if you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button and also subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. Alright, so the first one here is, obviously, you guessed it, is unique designs. Okay, if you're doing anything, print on demand, t-shirts, pillows, necklaces, you need to be having unique designs. All right, if I know a lot of people ask me inside the group saying, Cynthia, I've tested 10 designs and I couldn't find a winner, and why is that? All right, and that's because you are using the same cookie cutter, I call the cookie cutter designs, all right? And in print on demand business, it's all about finding very unique designs and being the first to market that, all right? So having the same cookie cutter designs will not work, okay? Because for, back in 2012, 13, they've probably been all used and played out, okay? So say for an example, this is one of the most typical cookie cutter designs, and that is, I like my cats and 3 other people, or something like that, or I like my dog and 3 other people, or my superpower is golfing, what's yours, and something like that. It's just been played out. That expression, that quote is, it has, so many people have been using it. It's been saturated inside the market, okay? And if the type of marketing that I always teach my students is, no niche is ever too saturated, right? Only your designs or the type of quotes or expression that you use, that's saturated, okay? So you need to be coming up with very, very unique expressions. It doesn't even have to be text. It could just be even graphics, without text. It just has to be very, very unique. And with print on demand, it gives you an advantage over people who are doing, AliExpress drop shipping, because you're going to get a unique product all the time, every time, and only you are going to be the one having that exact design, that exact quote. All right. Now, so you definitely need to have unique designs. Now, number 2 is the Facebook pixel. Okay. Now, you'll hear me say this time and time again, with the Facebook pixel, a seasoned pixel will always have an advantage over a new pixel, all right? So the more ads that you run with Facebook, the smarter your pixel gets, okay? So I'm going to write over here that a seasoned pixel is a lot better than a new pixel. And a lot of people say, well, Cynthia, I'm getting started and I have a new pixel. That's okay, obviously starting in any business, you definitely need to build up that data, okay? So, and it all just comes down to testing, constantly testing new designs, constantly testing your market, see what works, see what doesn't, all right? So definitely need to be building up your Facebook pixel, okay? And once you build up that pixel, people who are, new to the print-on-demand business, they're going to be having a very hard time beating you out because they don't have the same pixel data as you, okay? That pixel data is unique to your audience, unique to the products you've sold them, right? And it has already, figured out where your buyers are, which people are more likely to engage with your ads, who are not, okay? So definitely this is also your biggest asset, all right? So number 3, we're gonna be talking about your Facebook fan page, okay? And how you're gonna have a unique advantage over your competitors is your fan page, because the fans on your page will be different than the fans on their page, all right? And so the things you can do on your Facebook fan page is create a custom audience, okay? And once you create that custom audience, go ahead, you can create a lookalike audience, and you can actually run an ad to the lookalike audience to the 1%, 2%, all the way up to the 10%, okay? So, but 10% is very, it's not as specific as the 1%, okay? So this is a unique advantage, okay? Unique advantage that you have over your competitors, because your competitors don't have those followers on your page, right? They're gonna have different followers, of course, but you're gonna own this exact audience. No one owns it except you. That is your unique advantage, all right? So, this is also a great way to scale your campaigns. Obviously, it's only if you already have a winner, and this is just a great way to go ahead and scale it, all right? So number 4 is understanding Facebook ads, all right? Now, I get a lot of people inside of my group and say, well, Cynthia, I did the $5 per day and I've tested for 2 or 3 days. I have no sales, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Well, here's the thing, okay? Me and you could be selling the same exact design. We could be in the same exact niche, but how I'm going to be able to sell thousands of units and you're not going to sell any is because, not only do I have my Facebook pixel build up, unique designs, and also an amazing fan page, I understand how Facebook works. And this is how you understand how Facebook works. And most people don't know that Facebook needs time to optimize, all right? People don't understand this fact. They think that just because you spend 1 day, 2 days, maybe 3 days with Facebook ads, that you're going to get results, okay? And that's simply not true with Facebook. Facebook needs time to optimize. They need time to learn your audience. They need time to figure out where the buyers are, and usually that you need to be putting in more ad budget to buy those data, okay? So I don't see it as, losing money to Facebook. I see it as buying data to then figure out my next step, okay? So say for an example, okay, this is me, okay? I am willing to spend $5 per day, so I'll be spending, $25 in total to figure out whether or not this is a winning campaign, all right? So this is what most people do. So see, for my competitors, they spend $5 for, 2 to 3 days, okay? They're gonna say, oh, I'm not making any sales, I'm not profitable, that's why I'm gonna cut it. Well, the problem is they're not letting Facebook time to optimize the ad. They cut it way too soon, okay? And because they cut it way too soon, they could be having a winning design and not even know it, okay? So what happens is I am able to have an advantage over somebody else or my competitors is because I'm willing to go more negative, right? I'm willing to spend more money with Facebook to buy data to then figure out which audience will respond, which won't, and then kind of figuring out which designs they would like to buy and which designs they don't like, okay? It's all about learning your audience, learning what your niche audience likes, okay? And that's what I always say, tell people who are starting out in a new niche, okay? Go ahead and go on Google, right? Deep dive into your niche, really understand what type of designs has been selling, what type of designs haven't been selling, okay? And putting your own unique twist to it, all right? But also, this is an advantage because as I always teach inside of my group, you need to be able to spend money with Facebook, buy that data, okay? Let Facebook have time to optimize it to then be able to find your winners, okay? And because I'm more willing to go negative, this is my unique advantage, all right? So number 5 is scaling. Okay, I have so many people that say, Cynthia, I'm making very consistent sales. I get sales every day, but they're always stuck at $500 per day, right? They're like, I can never get to $1,000 per day, $2,000 per day, and that just goes down to scaling. Do you understand how to scale your ads? Because if you don't understand how to scale your ads, you are going to be stuck at that $500 per day. Scaling is a difference between $500 per day to $1,000 per day, maybe even $5,000 per day, right? You need to understand how to scale your ads. And inside of my bootcamp, I talk a lot more in depth about scaling. I have 7 different scaling techniques that my students have found a lot of success in. And it just comes down to, do you know how to scale your ads correctly? All right. So right over here, I just basically, list out 5 ways that you really need to be thinking about inside your print-on-demand business. Are you doing all of these to have that one leg up on your competition, okay? Because that's what's going to make or break your Shopify store, right? So many people quit their Shopify stores and move on to the next niche because They don't know how to fully test a niche. They don't know how they can have an advantage over the competitors. And they don't know why some competitors are doing so much better than them, even if you're running the same ad campaigns, all right? I see a lot of people say, you know, Cynthia, I go directly to my competitors. I literally find the same exact design, you know, try to promote it, and I'm not getting any sales. I might get one or two, but I'm not getting the same level of success as they are. Well, are you looking at, or do you have unique designs, right? Because if you're copying from someone else, then your designs are no longer unique. Now, the next one is Facebook Pixel. They're gonna have a way more seasoned pixel than you are, okay? So you gotta make sure that you are collecting that data. Number 3, are you building a fan page like your competitors, right? Because your competitors are probably building out a community of very passionate people, whether you're in the cat niche, the dog niche, you know, maybe even pigs, okay, or hamsters. You know, people like certain things, but some people are really going out there to building that community, and that's sharing things like memes, you know, informational videos, things like that, all right? People love content, all right? So next one is that, are you understanding Facebook ads? Are you willing to go more negative than your competitors to test out a design, test out an audience, okay? And that's where you're gonna find a lot of your success. Now, last one is scaling. Do you know how to scale your ad campaigns correctly, okay? If you're getting consistent sales, that has the potential to be a winner. But if you don't know how to scale your ads, you're not going to be able to get to that point where you're making $1,000 per day, $2,000 per day, right? You're always stuck at that $100 per day, and you know, in print on demand, that will only help you break even, but of course we always want to be profitable, so scaling is very, very important. All right, so I hope this video was helpful, and again, I always say in the end of every video, if you have any questions, I recommend you join my 100% free Facebook group. I'll have the link down below in the description. Go ahead and join it. We have over 26,000 entrepreneurs in there. You can ask me any questions you want, and it's just a great community where you can go in there and mastermind with other people. All right, so once again, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube video, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll be putting out more videos like this in the future, and I'll see you in the next one.